I want to create depth and shadowing beneath the mandible and a crisper cervicomental angle, which is the angle from the chin to the neck and then down. Liposuction alone will never give this amount of improvement. This patient underwent a deep neck lift where I addressed the skin, the subcutaneous fat, the platysma muscle, the subplatysmal fat, subplatysmal digastric muscles, and subplatysmal submandibular glands. In order to get big improvements in a patient who has this anatomy to start, you have to think of the neck in layers, almost like a multi-layered cake. Liposuction alone would have been a huge failure in her, because if we think about liposuction alone, we're taking a 5-layer cake that each layer is pretty substantial, and you're only brushing the surface. You're only addressing that very top layer of the cake. In this patient, I did a tiny bit of liposuction, but most of the big improvements came from deep structural work where I trimmed and removed a fair amount of the deep fat, which lies under the platysma muscle, and it is not accessible with a liposuction cannula. If you're interested in a deep neck lift, you have to consider your surgeon going under here, under the muscle, and debulking the stuff that sits under this muscle. After we debulk and remove some of the contents under that muscle, then we use the muscle as a hammock. It's a gorgeous hammock, and it's a great target for surgeons because we can take that muscle, it's nice and firm and bulky, and we can tighten it up under the jawline. You can see that in her before picture, we really can't see her gonial angle, which is the side and bottom of the jawbone here. But in her after picture, we've got a nice defined gonial angle. That's what we want.